guys, welcome back to another video. So, I've been playing MSP a lot and stuff. Well, today I'm going to try something different. A Let's Play, yes. This game is so popular. It's called Doki Doki Literature Club. If you haven't heard about it, you'll enjoy it, because it's a anime visual novel. Without further ado, let's get started. My name is KacyJanna. Just gonna put my full name this time. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This girl's name is Sakuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today. But it's just in kind of words saying that you've known each other together for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, just to sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sakuri catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eek. You say that you're thinking about ignoring me? That's mean, KacyJanna. Well, if people would stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine. But if you want to wait for me after all, I guess you don't have to be mean if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sakuri. We cross the street together and make our way out to school. As we draw near, the streets become more crucially speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, KacyJanna, have you decided to join a club yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Haven't been looking either. Eek, that's not true. You told me that you joined club this year. Did I? Sure, it's possible that I did, but in one of our many conversations, wherever I dismemberedly go along with whatever she's talking on about. Sakuri likes to worry a little too much about me. When I'm perfectly content, it's just being on my average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I worry that I won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know that you're happy now, and that I'll die at the thought that you're becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease the mind at least a little bit, even if it exaggerates everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's just been before I know it. After packing up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sakuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sakuri, I must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch up with you coming out of the classroom, but I saw just standing here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me. It's just going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought that you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sakuri? Yeah! There's no way I'm going to your club. Eek! Meanie? Security is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she would have any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 9% sure she did it because she thought it'd be fun to start with a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest in the club, who proposed the club. Yeah. She inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'd bring a new member. And Nasuki made some cupcakes and everything. Don't make any promises you can't keep. I can't tell security if really that much if an airhead or if she's just so cunning to have I planned all this out. I let alone a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day that I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed security across the school and upstairs, a selection of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Security, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, this is our new member here! I told you not to call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Security says that it's nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, KacyJanna, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Suki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Suki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's the one who also made cupcakes, according to security. You can just ignore her whenever she gets moody. Security says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Nasuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears to be comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sakiri and Nasuki. Well, it's nice meeting the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great seeing you again, KacyJanna. Monica smiles sweetly. Do we know each other? Well, we rarely talk, but we're here in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girls in the class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, KacyJanna. We made room for you at the table so we can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll go get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about we made some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. So security mentioned that it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to security. Nasuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Nasuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to security. Nasuki probably marches back to the table, a tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh. Nasuki lists the full and tray reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little piece of chocolate we used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were such good at baking, Nasuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. So Yuri grabs one first, and then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sakuri walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Nasuki is quiet. Kyo, however, knows her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. Icing is so sweet, filled with flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Nasuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sakuri said. Well, maybe. Not for you, you dummy. Alright. I'll give out Nasuki's word logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, the hot keep tea. Hope you enjoy a good book. I guess. Don't get yourself intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. What made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica. I was practically dragged by Sakuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sakuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, alright? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You should probably be a board member of any major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing argument but budget and publicity. It had to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something personally and enjoy it, something special out of it. And encourage others to get literature, and I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't any people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You should put that in. You should put it in that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new and brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm convinced that we can all grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. As different girls interested in the same goal, Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted in the idea of new members joining. I thought that I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, KacyJanna, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Nasuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not that much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after all. Yuri said, smile. Annie, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creating and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story with foreign in his world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid. Since the moment I walked in, it's obvious that the way her eyes light up, that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements are usually immerses me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I like to read horror. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasp something so I can reach to the minimal level. At this rate, you might think you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I didn't know. I couldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful, changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Lucy's eyes dart over from me for a slow second. Never mind. That's right, you really shouldn't. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki? What? What gives you that idea? You piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is just cute, just as you are. Security slides up behind Nasuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Nasuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Well, why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with me? Share them sometime. No. Nasuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not very confident writer yet. I understand how Nasuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, responding your vulnerabilities, and showing the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have to have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nasuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nasuki and Yuri looked quizzical at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and drink the bond of the club. Isn't that right, KacyJanna? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What is that? Now we're back in the original topic of me joining the club. I blatantly come forth with what's been on my mind the whole entire time. I never said I'd join this club. So he made me confident to stop by, but I never made any decision. Bubs look at and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls step back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. KacyJanna, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision with this like this? If that's with writing poses a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Alright, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Security wraps their arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all share. Monica looks over at me once more. KacyJanna, I look forward to seeing you and how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Isuki clean up their food. Hey, KacyJanna, since we're already done here, do you want to talk? You want to walk home together? That's right, Sakuri and I never walk home together anymore. It's because she always stays after school for the clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between four girls: Sakuri, Suki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day with school and literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer with one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So I think I'm going to go for Nasuki this time, because I did Yuri last time. Last time I played it anyway. She likes... Oh crap. She likes... Yeah, she likes those fluffy words. Oh crap. Crap! Keep picking the wrong ones. Okay. So, crap! This is not working out. Alright. Oh my god, I'm gonna get her again. God. Okay. Okay, cute. Alright, okay, so I got this. I'm gonna get either of these two right here. Excuse me. Oh dear lord, I picked the wrong one. Alright, so I'm going to end this episode here. I don't know which one I'm gonna get. Well, anyway, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And please be part of my community. I really only have about 20 of you right now. So I really appreciate you guys to follow me and add me on MSP. The stuff is down below in the description. Please, you all have a wonderful day. And I hope you enjoyed this first gameplay. Part 2 will be coming out soon. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody.